Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dishu and you're watching Data Science with Dishu. So in this module of Python for Data Science, we have started with data structure in Python. So first of all, we have started with numeric data type and then we have moved upon sequence data type. So in sequence data type, in the previous sessions, what we have done, the string data type. So in a string, what we have seen what is a string, then what are the properties of a string, then how we can do string indexing and slicing, and then we have also seen string methods and functions. Now in this video, we are going to start another sequence data type that is called list. Now list is a very important data type in Python and in perspective of data science. So just be with me throughout this video and you will definitely learn the list data type very clearly. And if you still haven't joined my WhatsApp community, you can join that, where you can ask any type of doubt or as many doubt as you want, and I reply there often as soon as possible. Along with that, मैं वहाँ पे regular quizzes भी कराता हूँ, like whatever the session we have done in last, मैं वहाँ पे related questions, quizzes वहाँ पे देता रहता हूँ, so you can answer and practice there, and I discuss the solutions also. So just go and check the description, you will find the link to join the WhatsApp community. And if you haven't liked the video, please like it and let's start the session quickly. Cool, so let's start. So we are going to discuss the list data type. So first of all, we need to know that what is list. List है क्या? Why we are using that data type in Python? So if I say कि अगर आपको मैं list word दूँ, then what you actually remember? Like from your past life, अगर आपको याद होगा that your mother or father gives you a list of items that you need to bought from the shop. So उस list में क्या क्या रहता था, like any items, let's say sugar, then ghee, like onion, then potato or rice. Now what are those things? Those are a list of items that you have got from your parents, जो कि आपको दुकान से लेके आना है. Now in the same way, list in Python is defined as collections of things. And what are those things? Like it can be any values of any data type that you have already seen, like it can be integer, let's say 9, 8, or it can be string also, let's say some random name Ayush, or it can be any float number also, like 8.2, like that. Now अभी तक आपने जो भी डेटा टाइप देखा, like string, then integer, floats, वो क्या थे? That was actually to store any single value. Like if say I am defining an integer like number, any number, let's say number 1. So what you can do, if you want to define an integer, you can give any one value, no? Like let's say 9, or you can give like 10, or you can give any number like 50, but you cannot give two numbers at one time, na? And if you want to give really like two numbers or three numbers, then the variable should be also like as the same number as the value you are given. Like let's say if you are defining three variables a, b, c, then you can give a value of integers to a, b, c, like that. Like let's say 2, 4 and 6 you are giving. So a will be assigned with 2, b will be assigned with 4 and c will be assigned with 6. But here what is happening? To store three values of integers, you have to define three different variable names. Now list can be helpful here, like it can be stored in a single data type. Let's say I am defining a single variable name a and I am storing all those values 2, 4, 6. To store that in a list, you have to give a square bracket first, and then 2, 4, 6, and then close that square bracket. Now in variable a, all those values 2, 4, 6 are stored. So you can see that benefit of list, na, that instead of defining different variable names, you can just define a single variable name and you can store all those values, not only integers, but along with that you can also store strings, just like I have given examples, and you can also store like any data type, whatever you have seen, like float can be, and it can be also complex numbers. Now just like string that you have seen, that was coming under sequence data type, and list also comes under sequence data type. Now in sequence what happens? It is ordered. That means whatever the string that you have seen, let's say Ayush. So what you have seen that in Ayush, A was at 0th index, then small a at the first, and then second, and then like that. Now in list also, if you are defining any list, let's say I am giving a variable name list underscore 1 equals to a list of values, let's say 2, 5, 8, 4.5, and a string, let's say Aman. Now in this list, the same way you have seen the indexing in string, there will be indexing in list also. Like this element is at 0th index, this element is the first, second, third, and fourth. Now since it is a sequence data type and it is ordered, that means it is having indexes. So what you can do? You can do also indexing and slicing the way you have done in string. So let's say मैं अगर आपसे बोलूँ list underscore 1 square bracket 2, what will be the result? So 0 first and second, that means 8 is the element which is at second index, and that is the result we are getting. So this is what? This is indexing. And similarly आप slicing भी कर सकते हो. Let's say list underscore 1 square bracket 3 to 5. Now ये क्या रिटर्न करेगा? It will start from 3. So 3 पे क्या है? 4.5 है, and then at the 5th index, that is the last, and that is actually what? Excluding. So it will go up to 4th index, that means Aman. So Aman will be also returned. So that means 4.5 and Aman. That is the result which you will be getting. Now if you got the basic, so हम लोग अभी क्या करेंगे? हम लोग डायरेक्टली हैंड्स ऑन करेंगे. whatever we have seen here, डायरेक्टली हम लोग गूगल कोलैब नोटबुक पे हैंड्स ऑन करेंगे, एंड देन वी विल मूव टुवर्ड properties of list, like it is ordered and mutable. So we will be seeing what is ordered and what is mutable. So order you already know, but we will be looking at mutable. So string was what? Immutable done, but list is actually mutable. So हम लोग ये भी देखेंगे that how list is called mutable, and then we will be also looking at functions and methods. So let's directly jump into Colab Notebook. Cool. So we are here at Colab Notebook. So you can see list which is having a property of ordered and mutable, which we will be looking in a while, and it is a collection of characters and numbers. Like you can see, I have defined a list called my list, and I have given some elements in the list like 2, 3, 8, and then again 2, but it is a string like 3, 8, and 9.5. So we have a list of what? Integers and string and a float number also. So if I define that, our list has been defined. Now we can do indexing, like simply if you just give the third index, what it will be returning? 0, 1, 2, 3. That means the 2 string will be returned. Yeah, that is. And then if you give 1, 0, 1, it will return 3. And then if you give -1, so आप जानते हो like list -1 indexing start from reverse. So that is the last index we have. So 9.5 return over. So you can see it is returning 9.5. And this is what? This is slicing of list. So the way you have seen slicing in a string, that is a very similar to that. Just the difference is that in string you have like all the characters in a word that was considered as a elements, and here instead of characters what you have different data type, like it can be integer or string or it can be float, and all those values are separated by a comma. So these are the elements of that list. So if you want to slice the list from second index to the 6th index, that means it will start from second index 0, 1, 2. So it will start from 8, and since it is going up to 6th index and 6 is excluded, so it will go up to 6 minus 1, that is 5th index. So which one is the 5th index? We have 8 as the 5th index. So you can see it is starting from 8 and it is returning up to 8, that is a string actually. And similarly you can do also slicing with step size. So I have given a step size of 2 and the range of slicing is same. So you can see that is the sliced element we have, but instead of having consecutive elements, what you will be having, you will be having alternate elements as the step size is 2. So if it has taken 8 as the starting, so it will go on 3 escaping that 2, and then after escaping it, since there is no element, so it will only return 8 and 3. So that is why it is returning 8 and 3. And now if you want to simply reverse the list, the way you are reversing that string, you can do as the same way, colon minus 1. So if you just do that, you can see your list has been reversed. So instead of having 9.5 at the last, it is at the starting and 2 at the last instead of having 2 at the starting index. So that is a simple thing about indexing and slicing. So I'm not going deep into that concept because you have already seen indexing and slicing in string. So that is pretty similar to that, and you can practice that thing and you can just experiment with the thing. Whatever the results you are getting, you will learn from them itself. So let's jump back to our slide. Now we are going to look at our properties of a string, that means ordered and mutable. So हमने स्ट्रिंग में क्या देखा था कि स्ट्रिंग इज ऑर्डर्ड एंड इम्यूटेबल, बट यहाँ पे लिस्ट क्या है, ऑर्डर्ड तो है बट म्यूटेबल है. नाउ ऑर्डर तो आपने पहले ही देखा है, लाइक सिंस इट इज़ अ सीक्वेंस डेटा टाइप, तो क्या है, हर एक एलिमेंट का एक इंडेक्स है, इट स्टार्ट फ्रॉम 0 1 2 3 लाइक दैट. सो दैट इज़ वाई इट इज़ कॉल्ड ऑर्डर्ड. सो अगर ये सीक्वेंस डेटा टाइप है तो ऑर्डर तो होगा ही, दैट इज़ फॉर श्योर. नाउ व्हाट इज़ म्यूटेबल? Now immutable में आपने क्या देखा था, that whatever the string you have defined once, you cannot make changes to that. That is why it is called immutable. That means unchangeable. It cannot be changed. But mutable is what? Just opposite of that. That means mutable means changeable. So you can change it. Let's say मैं एक list define करता हूँ, my list, और ये है 4 10 9.6 and Python. Pardon my handwriting, and yes, at last it will be square bracket, not the round bracket. Now let's say by mistake आपको यहाँ पे 10.6 डालना था, but by mistaken you have given it 9.6. Now instead of defining that list whole again, like if you just want to change that value, you can directly do that because it is mutable. So how you can do that? First of all you need to know कि ये कौन से इंडेक्स पे है. So 0 1 2. So सेकेंड इंडेक्स पे आपका वैल्यू है 9.6 which you want to replace with 10.6. So कैसे करोगे आप? So first of all you need to give my list variable name. Then आप क्या करोगे, यहीं पे स्क्वायर ब्रैकेट लगा के आप उसका इंडेक्स दे दोगे लाइक 2 और इसका वैल्यू दे दोगे इक्वल्स टू 10.6. सो व्हाट यू आर डूइंग दैट माई लिस्ट एंड इंडेक्स 2, मतलब माई लिस्ट में इंडेक्स 2 पे क्या नंबर है 9.6, बट यू आर इक्वेटिंग इट विद 10.6. तो अब क्या होगा, इंस्टेड ऑफ 9.6 10.6 यहाँ पे रिप्लेस हो जाएगा. एंड नाउ इफ़ यू जस्ट प्रिंट माई लिस्ट, व्हाट इट विल रिटर्न, इट विल रिटर्न 4 10 and 10.6 instead of 9.6, and then the last element Python. So that is it about mutability. That means आप जो भी list define कर दिए हो, you can make changes to that. So यहाँ पे आपने क्या किया, यहाँ पे just आपने एक value को replace किया. Now you can do many things, like आप इस value को delete भी कर सकते हो. Like अगर आप string define किए हो Python which you don't want, you can delete that. Or if you want to add another value, let's say at the end or at any indexes, you can do that also. That means आप इसमें बहुत सारे changes कर सकते हो, like any type of changes that you want. That is why it is called mutable. Now if some part of that mutable property is clear, then this is very okay, but to make it more clear, we will be directly jumping into Colab notebook, जहाँ पे हम लोग hands on देखेंगे that how it is mutable. So ये रहा आपका Colab notebook. Now let's say कि आपका जो list था वो क्या था. If I just print the list जो आपने शुरू में define किया था, that was 2 3 8 then string 2 string 3 string 8 and then 9.5. now at the second index क्या है, 8 है. now I want to replace that with 7. so simply मैं क्या करूँगा, my list second index जहाँ पे 8 था, now I am equating it with 7. so अब क्या होगा, ये 7 वैल्यू असाइन हो जाएगा at the place of 8. So if I just print that my list again, you can see instead of 8 क्या हो रहा है, यहाँ पे 7 प्रिंट हो रहा है, because you have assigned the value 7 to that second index. Similarly let's say कि मैं my list में जो 5th index है उसको instead of 8 मैं 9 प्रिंट करना चाहता हूँ. so ये जो वैल्यू 9 है वो 5th इंडेक्स पे स्टोर हो चुका है. दैट मीन्स 8 हैज़ बिन रिप्लेस्ड आउट ऑफ दैट. सो अगर मैं अब प्रिंट करूँ माई लिस्ट को, सो व्हाट इट विल रिटर्न, यू कैन सी इंस्टेड ऑफ 8 इट इज़ हैविंग 9. और आपने जैसा स्ट्रिंग डिफाइन किया है सेम टू सेम यहाँ पे रिप्लेस हो जाएगा. सो ये था अपना म्यूटेबल प्रॉपर्टी. सो आई थिंक यू हैव गॉट दैट. नाउ हमने क्या बोला था कि इंस्टेड ऑफ जस्ट रिप्लेसिंग द वैल्यूज, what you can do, you can also delete and add extra values to that list. now वो कैसे करेंगे हम लोग जस्ट आगे देखेंगे, that how we can do that with the help of functions and methods that is present in list. but before that we'll be looking at some operations that you can do in list, like whatever the operation you have seen in numbers में क्या हो रहे थे, like subtraction, addition, division, floor division, all of that was what, operations with numbers. now we'll be looking at some operations with list data type. so you can see this is just an way of defining a list. like पहले से आपके पास string है, let's say ABC is just a string. अगर आप चाहते हो कि that each character of a string gets converted into element of a list and वो by comma सब वैल्यूज़ जो भी कैरेक्टर्स है 1 by 1 एज एन एलिमेंट स्टोर हो जाए एज अ लिस्ट. सो यू कैन सी जस्ट आपको लिस्ट प्रोवाइड करना है एंड यू हैव टू जस्ट प्रोवाइड द एनी स्ट्रिंग. सो लिस्ट इज व्हाट, इट विल बी कन्वर्टिंग दैट स्ट्रिंग इनटू अ लिस्ट. सो यू कैन सी इफ आई जस्ट डू दैट, यू कैन सी दैट इट इज स्टोरिंग दैट ABC एज एन एलिमेंट इनसाइड दैट स्ट्रिंग. सिमिलरली अगर आप कोई नेम को लेते हो, लेट्स से विप्लव, सो यू कैन सी इट विल बी स्टोरिंग ईच कैरेक्टर ऑफ दैट नेम इनटू अ लिस्ट. नाउ आफ्टर दैट विल बी लुकिंग एट अनदर ऑपरेशन दैट इज कॉल्ड concat. सो concat और concatenate, व्हाट इट डज, इट इज़ फॉर लाइक ज्वाइनिंग. सो concatenation मीन्स क्या, आपको जोड़ना है. लाइक लेट्स से पहले से आपके पास क्या था, माई लिस्ट था, माई लिस्ट वॉज वॉट, this one was the latest update of my list, like this one has been stored in my list variable. now what you can do with that list, that you can do concatenation. that means some element can be concatenated at the last. like you can see if I just do my list and then a plus sign, that means concatenation. and what you are concatenating, you are concatenating list of ABC. now list of ABC ये क्या रिटर्न करेगा, दैट इज़ द थिंग इट विल बी रिटर्निंग, और ये जाके लास्ट में ऐड हो जाएगा. दैट मीन्स इट विल बी गेटिंग एडेड टू द लास्ट ऑफ दैट माई लिस्ट वेरिएबल. सो माई लिस्ट वेरिएबल क्या था, दिस वन, लेट्स से अपडेट इट विल रिटर्न दैट 237 दैट वाज द अप टू 9.5 दैट वाज द माई लिस्ट वेरिएबल. and inside that ABC as a list has been concatenated. Now this is a way of adding element to your existing list. Now there are many other ways to add the elements to your list. We'll be looking at that thing in methods and functions of list. Again you can do multiplication to any list the way you have done to string. String में आप किसी constant number से multiply करते हो तो क्या होता है, like that number of times it will be printed. So similar way अगर कोई list है and if you are multiplying it by 3, so हमारा list कहाँ से कहाँ तक था, like from starting 2 it was up to 9.5. that was older. If I just print that again, you can see this one like 2 3 2 3 9 9.5. this was the my list variable and it is getting multiplied by 3. so ये similarly you can see it will again repeat from 2 up to 9.5, then again from 2 to 9.5, और ये सारे in a single list store हो जाएंगे. You can see there is only one opening and closing square bracket. That means all of those values are getting stored in a single list, and that is not getting stored in any variable. It's just multiplication that you are doing. If I just print that my list again, so ये क्या print होगा, जो हमारा original list था like from 2 to 9.5. You can see आपने कहीं स्टोर नहीं किया था, इसको जस्ट मल्टीप्लाई करके प्रिंट किया था. Cool. So that is it about some operations and that mutable properties of list. So that is it from this video. Like मैं वीडियो को ज़्यादा लंबा नहीं बनाना चाहता हूँ. like I wanted to keep it between 20 to 25 minutes so that आप कहीं भी कभी भी आसानी से इसे देख सको. So from next session हम लोग क्या स्टार्ट करेंगे, हम लोग स्टार्ट करेंगे functions and methods that are present inside list. So functions and methods होता क्या है, in a brief that you know, not in deep. I'll be going through all of these things in deep also, like function और methods क्या होते हैं, but in a brief like in the last video I have described that. If you want to watch that you can refer to that video. So functions and method होते क्या है briefly that you know. अब string में आपने देख भी लिया है that what are the function and methods that are used in string. Similarly list में क्या क्या functions and method use होते हैं वो हम लोग देखेंगे. So यहाँ पे चूँकि mutable property है अपना, so we will be having a lot of functions and methods in list as compared to string, क्योंकि string में that was only ordered property. So whatever the things that are related to ordered, that are the only function and method present, but here mutable property होने के कारण there are many things that you can do with the help of list, like remove, reverse, insert, extend, append, pop. All of these things are related to what, related to mutable property of list. So हम लोग नेक्स्ट सेशन में ये सारे चीज़ देखेंगे. सो आई होप ये वीडियो आपके लिए हेल्पफुल रहा होगा. एंड इफ़ एनी टाइप ऑफ डाउट्स और एनी सजेशन दैट यू वांट टू गिव, you can directly comment in the comment box and I will definitely take that. So we will meet in the next session. Till then, take care. Goodbye.